This video was brought to you by Yamaha Proven Off-Road ATVs and side-by-side vehicles.
Hey Archery Talk, this is Lucas, and today is Chrono Day for our 2019 hunting bow project. I'm going to introduce the bows from lowest to fastest IBO rated speed according to the manufacturers. On my far right is the Hoyt Helix Ultra at 334 feet per second. Beside that is the Prime Logic CT3 at 335. Then we've got the PSE Evoke 31 at 342. The Mathews Vertix at 343. The Obsession FXL at 350. The Bowtech Realm SR6 at 352. And the Obsession Lawless at 370. It should be noted that I put all of these on the draw board to check for draw length. They were pretty much all between 29 and 5/8 and 29 and 7/8 of draw length, except for the Vertix, which came in a little long at 30 and 1/8. The shortest of the bunch were the Realm SR6 and the Lawless and the Evoke. The others will get some sort of penalty on their speed. I'm going to be shooting each of these bows with 2 arrows 3 times through the chronograph. The speed arrow is going to be the Gold Tip Platinum Pierce at 350 grains, and my heavyweight hunting arrow, the arrow I'll use for hunting this year, is going to be the new Gold Tip AirStrike, and I've got this one weighing in at 475 grains. So there's quite a big difference there for those of you who like to kind of play with heavier arrows. I know some use a lot heavier than this, but hopefully this will give you some idea. So first up is the Hoyt Helix Ultra. And I ran this first with the lighter weight arrow at 350 grains, and it came in at speeds of 330, 322, and 327 feet per second for an average of 326 feet per second. I followed that up with the heavier hunting arrow at speeds of 281, 278, and 279 feet per second for an average speed of 279 feet per second. Up next was the Prime Logic CT3, and with the 350 grain arrow, I shot speeds of 319, 323 and 324 feet per second for an average speed of 322. And with the heavier arrow, we shot 283, 282, and 279 feet per second for an average of 281 feet per second. As for the PSE Evoke 31, with a fast arrow, I shot speeds of 335, 330, and 331 for an average speed of 332 feet per second. With the heavier hunting arrow, we got speeds of 282, 289, and 284 for an average speed of 285 feet per second. Moving on to the Mathews Vertix, with the 350 grain arrow, I shot speeds of 334, 334, and 333 for an average speed of 334 feet per second. With the heavier 475 grain arrow, we shot speeds of 291, 290, and 287 for an average speed of 289 feet per second. The Obsession FXL produced speeds with the lighter arrow of 326, 327, and 323 for an average speed of 325 feet per second. Using the heavier hunting arrow, we got speeds of 279, 285, and 282 for an average of 282 feet per second. The Bowtech Realm SR6 gave me speeds with the lighter arrow of 340, 340, and 338 for an average of 339 feet per second. Using the heavier hunting arrows, we saw speeds of 293, 292, and 299 feet per second for an average speed of 295 feet per second. The last member of our group of 7 hunting bows is the Obsession Lawless. And this bow with the lighter arrow gave me average speeds of 335, 335, and 336 for an average speed of 335 feet per second. Using the heavier hunting arrow, I saw speeds of 297, 294, and 295 for an average of 295 feet per second. All right, Archery Talk, in my hot little hands, I've got the final results all tallied up. And when you take everything into consideration, I think I'm going to have to give first place to the Bowtech Realm SR6. It saw an average speed of 339 feet per second and 295 feet per second with the lighter than the heavier arrow. That was actually pretty much bang on the same speed as the Obsession Lawless. The Lawless came in at 335, which is a few feet a second shorter with the lighter arrow, but had the identical 295 foot per second average with the heavier arrow. So I think the reason I'm giving the Realm the boost here is its IBO rated speed was about 18 feet per second slower than the Lawless. And now I've gotten flack from Obsession faithful in the past in that I've not tuned the bows properly to get the most out of them. I've got these bows shooting as well as anything else here today. They're perfect bullet holes through paper. They're grouping great. So I don't know what to tell you. This is just the numbers I'm getting. Third place is really a tie between the Vertix and the PSE Evoke. The PSE they're about 2 feet per second difference in with the faster arrows, but the Vertix is about a 1/4 inch longer in draw length. So that really pretty much makes it a wash as a tie for third. And beyond that, the Hoyt Helix came in with about a 326 average, followed by the Obsession Lawless the Obsession FXL at 325, and then the Prime at 322. Again, the FXL finished a good bit lower than its punching weight of a 350 or 360 IBO bow. Regardless, it is really a really good bow to shoot, and it's shooting great through paper. So I have no complaints with that. So that's it for me, Archery Talk. I think again we'll give the quick nod to the Bowtech Realm SR6 in this competition, and stay tuned for full reviews, long-term reviews for all 7 of these bows, followed by our big 7-bow shootout article at the end. I really do appreciate you watching. If you can like, share, and subscribe, it really would help the channel an awful lot.